So, guys, this is 2022, right? The president has how many more years to go?
Effectively 2.
Yeah. And now he says that he's interested in bringing back the conversation of the election of the MMDCEs, but his position has not changed. Still on political lines. Whether or not that the people want that, it really doesn't matter. He needs consensus, and then he can move forward with it. I don't know what you guys think.
First, I believe that after 2 years, the expectation was that the president will shift small to the middle, which is there was massive opposition not to the election of MMDCs, but to doing so on partisan basis. Those arguments were canvassed. I do not have plans of relitigating them. Yeah. He knows that everybody knows in this country. We have gone back and forth with it, and it's not even something that is worth engaging further on. Except there was something new, fresh, or wonderfully new that would change the minds of the people. It was pretty clear many people in this country, they don't want partisan elections at the district and local levels. In fact, it was so important that it reached the point he himself, the president, withdrew all the plans, including the planned referendum, because he said there wasn't enough consensus. He's now told us yesterday that if there's consensus on that particular matter, of whether or not that election should be done on partisan basis, I think that the question the president's asking is different from the question that people want. The people's question is pretty clear. When are we electing our MMDCEs? That is what you promised in your manifesto. And that manifesto was the 2016 election manifesto. It didn't happen within your first term. This is 2 years into your second term. The expectation is that you deliver that one. Then maybe you convince the people at a later date that let's take it a step further and make it partisan. Making it look like that manifesto promise was inextricably intertwined with making it partisan. It's not the case. It's a later development.
But you're not learning the lessons, are you?
No.
The people say they want. The people say they want e-levy.
So no, take us. No. Why?
No, but hold on. But hold on. Yeah. I believe and see nothing wrong with partisan election. But my point is very simple. Let it not be about you. So when you are in a team and you go and you propose an idea and the team shoots the idea down, you move on. Because life is not all about you, and that's why you are in a team.
When a politician is
you are trying to convince them. Listen, you're trying to
him from party.
Look,
everything is party.
No. See, Mama, you're trying to convince them. Yeah. If you fail to convince the people, you say, well, this is what you want. You can do a Pontius Pilate. Yeah. I don't have anything. This is what you say you want. Do it. Let the people get what they want. You see,
and let's do this first. Maybe in the future, 10, 20 years,
we'll come back to it.
People will come back to say that.
Then what you do is that all those political parties who have been sponsoring candidates, you begin to target them.
Then you crack the whip on them.
Yes,
there's a law on you doing that.
Once you crack the whip on them, you all run to the table and say,
let's agree on partisan.
You haven't learnt anything. When was e-levy passed?
This is not e-levy matter.
I get it, but I'm saying that
this one is vote.
If you want to know
maybe you cannot compel us to vote for the referendum.
You will lose. If there's referendum today, the reason why the president has not moved forward is because the people are supposed to be involved.
I say.
If we're not supposed to be involved, this would have been done by now. It's not even a conversation.
I kind of agree with Kofi Bentil when he says that this recent posture does not indicate that the president really wants to go ahead with this.
Yeah, because it's back to baton. It's almost like we're on the same
He's only saying it because he knows that we want to hear it.
But also because there are a lot of people within even his own party, the NPP, who are against the election of MMDCEs.
Yeah.
Why? Because if you are in the Volta region and you go and contest on the ticket of the NPP, you know that if you lose, at least you'll be MCE or DCE. Yeah. Now, if we take that away from you, when you lose, you don't get anything.
Did anybody hold a gun to his head when they included it in the manifesto?
But I'm telling you, I get you.
The situation on the ground.
And we agreed to the manifesto. Yeah. We have not asked the president to extend the manifesto for us. We like the one that he gave us. You should just complete the one he gave us. Don't add anything to your manifesto and give fresh promises.
I'm also telling you the other side of the thing. So, if you won't accept it this way, but that is wrong. It is wrong. I'm saying it is wrong.
That's exactly what he said.
Yes. And I'm saying it is wrong because all of us have been saying we all agree on one thing: election of MMDCs. It is how that's the problem.
Yes.
Since we all agree we must elect them.
Yes.
Let's
And,
elect
and
them.
majority say non-partisan. Let majority have their way.
That is the democracy.
Raymond, did they put the how in the manifesto?
No, please.
So why do you have a problem?
This thing about
Ethiopia.